Good morning. It is Friday, August 8th. This is the Automotive State of the Union. I'm Paul J. Daly. This is Kyle Mountsier. We're in totally different places right now, but we still have things to talk about. We always do a show, especially heading into the second Saturday of a 5-Saturday month. Just getting started. Just getting started, man.
It's just absolutely amazing. Like it's a 5. I actually didn't think about this. It's a 5 Friday.
Friday and 5 Saturday.
And for those that are open on Sunday, 5 Sunday. So a 5 full weekend month. You don't get this every year, ladies and gentlemen.
No, you don't. I know it is. But look, a lot's going on, a lot's moving around. And you know what we try to do here? We try to just give you a little idea of what's going on from around the world and around the auto world. So let's just talk about some news today and try to leave you with a little something, a little momentum going into that fifth or that second of 5 weekends. Let's start with this. CarGurus is going to shutter its wholesale digital marketplace CarOffer less than 2 years after fully acquiring it, citing a volatile pricing environment and dealer demand for more flexibility. CEO Jason Trevisan said the company explored alternatives, but winding down was the only option. The closure is impacting dealer to dealer, which is a wholesale platform for dealer-to-dealer used inventory trades, and Instant Max Cash Offers, a consumer vehicle acquisition tool. So we're all pretty familiar with what these are. The shutdown's running through 2025, costing $14 to $19 million, including $5 to $7 million in restructuring. However, CarOffers tech will remain, with Trevisan saying we will retain and build on the underlying technology capabilities that remain central to CarGurus' sourcing strategy.
Look, this is clear that they just couldn't keep up with the pace of competitive things coming into the market. You see some of the competitors thinking about like dealer to dealer wholesale, even getting customer offers, and the volume of communication that you have to have out there. You see dealers getting better at street purchases. It's still staggering because this is, I can't remember the exact dollar amount, but this is a massive purchase for CarGurus. The fact that it looks like the technology is just going to be leveraged internally and kind of like feed the back end of CarGurus is what I'm guessing is going to happen there is kind of mind-boggling. But it is, I mean, it's great technology. So I'm sure that it will be leveraged in some way, and maybe we'll see it come out kind of as a like CarGurus secondary offering at some point. But man, only 2 years from just shuttering a brand after acquisition is wild.
Yeah, I mean, kind of know when to hold them, know when to fold them moment for sure. But just another indicator that as needs change, this industry is so dynamic that got to be willing to pivot. So we'll see what happens to them. Best of luck in whatever the restructuring is.
I would say if you're a dealer and you're dependent on this, like start training your people now on how to buy cars off the street and figure out a solution that you can do that, because the dime's a dozen right there.
I mean, this is actually the best time to do that if you are relying on this tool. Because, I mean, like I always say this, like everything good in your life has come as a result of something changing. So here's something changing. You can just become amazing at buying cars off the street, and you might see this as a real beneficial movement. Speaking of beneficial movements, we hope, we think.
Wow. 2 days in a row.
Yeah, I know. Yesterday we talked about Ford's Model T moment about their new battery technology, but now Ford has opened a 250,000 square foot electric vehicle development center in Long Beach, California, focused on bringing affordable EVs to market. We talked about this yesterday on the battery side. This side, they're talking about introducing a new midsize electric pickup. The facility basically includes design review spaces, EV testing labs, a fab shop, and a digital visualization room to accelerate product development. It's part of their first low-cost EV platform initiative led by ex-Tesla engineer Alan Clark, aiming at simple, more efficient builds. An initial team, it's not a small team, 350 employees will grow by another 100. The group was formerly known internally as the Skunkworks team for its rapid, innovative approach. New trademark filing suggesting that their upcoming midsize electric pickup could revive the Ranchero nameplate.
Whoa.
That's going way back. That classic coupe pickup sold from 1957. They ended it the year it was born, 1979, with an EV version expected to debut in 2027.
Wow. So I mean, this is, prioritizing R&D is what we're hearing the EV manufacturers are doing globally. And this is something where I think we were running so fast at the pace of just get it out there that we weren't thinking, how do we R&D things? How do we create things quickly, iterate quickly? I hope that they're learning from some of those international automakers that are shortening their R&D process and time to test in the market. But this is one of those places where I think this is another kind of happening because now we know what we know about consumer demand. People have taken a step back. Ford's taken that step back to go, okay, how do we create an R&D process that's actually in the limelight that we can create a way to get customers in these vehicles quicker?
Yeah, very, very true. I mean, I love they're tapping into this nostalgia nameplating, which I think is all the rage, going through. So
Oh,
I
that
have
would be genius.
like, look,
Yeah.
I talk about it a lot. I have an Ford F-150 Lightning, and it is. I was thinking about it yesterday while I was driving it. I was like, this is just literally this is the best vehicle I've ever had. It's just the best
Wow.
vehicle to drive. The driving experience is amazing, and I think if they make it more affordable, small midsize EV pickup, I think there's a market for it, and I just really do think it'd be an absolute pleasure to drive. So I hope that they do this, and they wouldn't have been able to do it if they didn't start by like building this innovation team years ago, right? And now and just another example actually of a company pivoting because of market demand. So a little bit of a theme going on today.
Yeah. Speaking of innovative teams.
Segue.
OpenAI has launched GPT-5. If you didn't see it yesterday, it is its fastest and most capable AI model yet, giving both the free and paid ChatGPT users access to advanced reasoning for the first time ever. Just 2.5 years after GPT-4 debuted, the release marks another step toward integrating AI deeper into literally everything you do.
Uh-oh. We lost Kyle's microphone. He's working on it. I'm going to finish reading while Kyle's figuring that out. CEO Sam Altman says going back to GPT-4 after testing GPT-5 was, quote, quite miserable, citing improvements in speed, reasoning, and usability, new safe completions, reduce outright refusals while keeping answers within safety guardrails alongside lower hallucination rates and better handling of complex logic. The free tier GPT users get a reasoning model, Plus and Pro users get higher usage limit with GPT-5 Pro for advanced performance. Box CEO Aaron Levine called GPT-5 a, quote, complete breakthrough, saying it retains more information from large documents and applies higher level reasoning to make better decisions, a leap that could affect industries from retail to logistics.
Here's what you're going to notice about it. And if you haven't used it or tapped into it yet, I was playing with it last night and this morning. And
we keep losing Kyle. I'm going to say a couple things while he's getting his mic back online. I saw a tweet from Elon Musk yesterday that said Grok, what is that? A Super Grok Heavy, their most advanced model. He says it was smarter than GPT-5 3 weeks ago, basically is what he said. And I've also seen some fun memes out there where where you have the Scooby-Doo meme where the guy's pulling the mask off the one guy to see who's actually under it. And the mask said GPT-5. And when he pulled it off, it said GPT-4 plus GPT-3.0.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. So what did you notice? What did you notice when you're using it?
So what I noticed is, when you were using GPT-4o, you had to switch between its reasoning models. And the big thing here is that it's all baked into one. So it has a deep level of reasoning at the speed that 4o was doing. So you don't have to switch models to do deep research or to think about reasoning. And it just immediately understands context much more broadly. So I was able to feed it probably more like source material than I ever have into a single context window. And the responses that I was getting back were a lot more relevant, and there wasn't too much creativity. You notice the creativity, or it can even go past creativity to hallucination. It was dialed back. It was much more constricted to the source material. Which is where I and we use GPT the most, which is not net new inventive ideas, but it's summarization, it's clarification, it's expand upon this. And so I think that larger context window, the speed at which it is it's as fast as 4.0, if not faster and it has the ability to
The power.
reason and search the internet at the same time. So like you think about like it crawling a site that quickly, and then also giving you the context back and all the documentation. It's pretty powerful. And you know, I don't care if Grok is better or faster, or if Claude is better or faster. This is the one that the more users have gotten on board with. And so, you know, we're just going to talk about it more. But again, don't let your team use this if you're not in a team account. Please.
Yes. Get in a team account. And it also, we're going to underscore things we've been talking about for the last 2 weeks. Make sure that you get a team account and start experimenting and using this right now. It's like, because when you, like you said, I like how you just said, I don't care if Grok's faster or Claude's faster or whatever. That's like buying a Ferrari that can do like 290 miles an hour. It's like no one's ever going to drive it to 290, right? But you can have a lot of fun getting it up to whatever you get it up to. And it's very usable. You have to start using these tools now. And also, if it's crawling the web that fast, feeding information that fast, that means even a higher prioritization of websites that are designed with the right structure for AI to crawl it fast, because it's absolutely prioritizing those sites more than ever. Roll the music. We got a day to get to. Listen, you have a day to get to. Friday sets you up for Saturday and Sunday. So it's still in the morning. It's still early. Get out there. Make sure you have a plan for what you're going to do. Accomplish it. Lean on your people and go out there. We'll see you here tomorrow morning.